Did we have an excuse my disorganization, but I'm... middle of some delicate experiments.
I mostly deal with petty thievery.
Blessings of Mara upon you. Of course. I'd be more than happy to add a donation to our charity box. Right now, the best you could provide is coin. We need all the help we can get. Thank you. I can promise you that this will be put to good use. Mara's domain encompasses the emotions we strive the most to embrace: love, compassion, and understanding. It's difficult to appreciate her gifts in these dark times, but you should consider her light a beacon in the storm. Wonderful! Where to begin? Mara is the goddess of love. The temple spreads her gifts by tending to the sick, the poor, and the lost. We also perform wedding ceremonies for all the loving couples in Skyrim. Yes, if you were ready, of course. Are you familiar with how marriage works in Skyrim? Typically, love in Skyrim is as earnest as the people who live here. Life is hard and short, so there's little room for long courtship. A person who is looking for a spouse simply wears an amulet of Mara about the neck, showing they are available. When another person shows interest and the two agree to be together, one of them comes to the temple and we arrange a ceremony. Here you are. Now, remember, people in Skyrim respond to deeds. You'll find more people interested in your love if you help them. Good luck. Mara bless you. May you return to her benevolence and safety.
What's your problem? I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything. I hope we bump into each other again.
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time.
I did a count at the meadery and we're 4 cases short. Again.
No idea, but whatever he did, it must have angered Maven. No guard would lock up a Blackbriar without the old lady's permission. I'll meet you outside of town.
Look, I already said
For your
Shadra doesn't owe me a
I
thing,
hope you're
so
right.
get off.
Even finds out. The Dreth family is going to be 1 member smaller. Yeah, what do you want? If this is about the meat... Maven Blackbriar. Ever since I took over as a foreman, the production... And if the meadery is profitable, I'll get rich. Get the picture? Well,
Sorry,
that was important.
You caught me at a bad time. I've lost someone dear to me. It was my sister, Lilia. She served as a battle maiden with the Stormcloaks. We recently heard she'd been killed. I find it difficult to talk about. Perhaps you'd be better off speaking to my parents about it. Anyway, I'm glad my work at the Blackbriar Meadery keeps me busy. Helps me keep my mind off of things. It's been good talking to you.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? No, friend. You've got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Blackbriar mead. I sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious. I need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Vilmer Inn in Iverstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into Indaren from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd rat us out in a second. Good. Now get going. Remember, keep this to yourself.
Here for a room or something to drink? Show me some coin first. I've already told that buffoon that I'm not paying you people a single coin. Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that. Come on, give it your best shot.
You're just gonna stand there and fight back?
That's all you got? Sign of him. You want something or not? I've already told that buffoon that I... Look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. The war's seen to that.
Huh?
Back and see us again.
Sorry, I'm afraid I
in
can't
town,
help
eh?
you much right
Here
now.
for the fishing, I
Currently in mourning. Remember to give at the temple. Fancy yourself the adventuring type, eh? It's just as well. I doubt your combat prowess would prove valuable in a real battle anyway.
I don't know you. You and Riften looking for trouble? You could pretend not to hear me all you want, but you better stay out of the Blackbriar's business. You want to talk? Finish those jobs for Brynjolf first. You want to talk? Finish those jobs for Brynjolf first.
You don't look like a pilgrim. What do you want?
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side. All right, pipe down! You want the whole blessed place to hear you? The arrangement called for a trade. I hope you'll find this suitable. If you pass through again, stop by for a drink. We don't get many visitors through here. Let's sate that appetite, hmm? If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
Destruction magic's fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
I most...
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Claimed it was one of those sigils.
Delphine. It's
Let's see what
good to
Esbern
see
has
you.
to say.
It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh, yes, Dragonborn. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose, so we must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Aldrin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy, in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Aldrin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
Esbern, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Alduin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blades archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat... Alduin?
Well, yes. But there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. From Riverwood? The road south through Falkreath is the most direct route. Or you could catch the carriage from Whiterun to Markarth and then approach from the west. Either way, the Reach is wild country these days. The Forsworn are everywhere. Best be careful. Always. Let's go see if we can find this Skyhaven Temple. Orgnar, this is it. The inn is yours. I'm probably never coming back here.
Well now, that's something to think about.
Take care of yourself, Orgnar. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure. You too, Delphine. You be safe.
Good dog.
Imperial business. Be on your way. Move along.
did it come from?
Lead on to Skyrim Temple. Let's keep moving.
The Legion's always looking for strong, capable warriors.
I have nothing to
Think
say
you've
to
got
you.
what it
Now
takes.
move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
I'm right behind you. Lead on.
I have nothing to say to you. Now move along, or I'll order my guards to attack.
What the rebels like to forget is that the Empire's what's keeping the Dominion out of Skyrim.
Lead on to Skyhaven Temple. Another one. Blades.
fight.
If you know any true sons and daughters of
Get
Skyrim,
him! Kill him!
tell them to head to Windhelm.
This should be
Ulfric
good.
Stormcloak wants to see them.
Imperial business. Be on your way. Move along.
I was just getting warmed up. What's that? Too slow. Not bad.
We cannot ignore this for long. Are you sure this is the right way? You'll have to speak up. I'm a little deaf in my right ear.
Let's keep moving. Do you need something?
Greetings, brother. You look weary. Take a look. Until next time.
Are you sure this is the right way?
What is it?
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my... I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. No, I think I got this one. Thanks, though. There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate. There's been word of some trouble nearby. I'm on my way to investigate.
Construction measures, fine. Just don't go burning down any buildings.
I've got your back. I am sworn to carry your burdens. Let's get going then.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something. Born and raised right here in Rorikstead. My father was a soldier. He fought in the Great War, and when it was over, he retired here to raise a family. My mother passed away when I was just a babe, so he did his best to raise me on his own. It's not the most exciting place in the world, but the people here work hard and don't cause trouble for anyone. It may be dead now, but where did it come from? Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting. Important deliveries to make. No time for chatting. Important deliveries to make. Never should have come here.
I want you sellswords out of my mind.
Watch your tongue, native. We'll leave when we're sure there's no Forsworn here.
Oh, and when would that be, I wonder? When I sell my land to the Silverbloods?
The Silverbloods have made you a very generous offer for this pile of dirt. I suggest you take it.
I'm one of the few native sons of the Reach that owns land. Doesn't make me very popular. Robbery is what it is. The Silverbloods are trying to muscle in on my land. Forsworn attacked the mines, and suddenly all these sellswords show up to hell.
I don't know.
They won't let anyone work until I sell it off.
Decide to leave.
You can try, but I'd keep your sword arm ready if things get ugly. Until next time.
We're in control of this mine. No,
I've been sent by Silverblood. The mine is closed. Get lost. I'm not from here. I'm a sellsword. These are my men. Forsworn attacked a while back. Jarl had no men to spare, so the Silverbloods generously offered to send us to clean things up. We just want that old native to hand over his land in payment for our services. Then we'll leave, and everyone can get back to work. Right. Helping out Einethach, huh? Give me a reason not to plunge a dagger in your chest. Let's see them make us. I thought today was going to be boring. Never should have come here.
You lost? I'm one of the few native sons of the Reach that owns... That won't be the last we hear from the Silverbloods, but at least we can get back to work. Thank you. You've done a good thing for me and my workers. Here, this is for you. All right, then. Divine smile on you, friend. All right, then.
What you want, huh?